Welcome back, you crazy gamers. I'm here. Wilds of Eldraine's been out, but I've been working. So, here I am. We're drafting time. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel, Malams. It's me, your boy, drafting master, me. If you're new to this channel, well, you're in for a good old time. We're going to do a traditional draft today. We're going to do best of 3 games. We're playing for reals. And I'm here for it. Let's see how we do in a nice little competitive style draft. New set. I know maybe 10% of the cards. I know the ones that matter. I know the cards that matter. We'll see how it goes. There's adventures. There's fun roll mechanics. There's enchantments. There's artifacts. There's food. Let's get this table ready. Fly ourselves into a lovely little draft. I hope you all have some nice water and a good time, and you're ready to play some Magic the Gathering with me. We're going to take the best prank of them all. Look at this little guy. Such a cutie, pranking them so hard. Each player discards 2 cards, loses 4 life, sacrifice 2 creatures. Perfect. Nightly Vower is kind of cool. What does this guy do? Enchantment you control, spin in the graveyard, create birds. That's pretty strong as well. Tap target opponent to put a stun counter. This is good. This is like for the Ice Queen stuff. All these cards are pretty cool. Bargaining seems very strong as well. 5 mana 6/6. Trample. Gain 3 life. Pretty wild. But I think Rankle's Prank is strong enough for us to take. At worst, it's Barter and Blood. At best, it's Barter and Blood and make our opponent discard their hands and, you know, could just win the game. Who knows? Oh, that's so cool. I used to play Compulsion all the time. This card's sweet. But it's probably going to be Fairy Fencing. I think we already have... What was this do? If bargained, non-land permanent. Yeah, I think Fairy Fencing is the way to go. Just a good removal spell. Efficient. Kill stuff. If we can get some fairies later on, also strong. Gingerbread Hunger, also a good card. A removal spell on one half. A creature, a big, solid 5/5 with a food token on the other half. We're confirming though. We're going to Fairy Fencing. We're going to keep on the black train. Black might be the best color in this set. It might be the best color in Standard. Destroys target non-creature permanent you control. You may destroy another... Ooh, Karmic Justice is kind of spicy. Bit hot, that Karmic Justice, you know? Attach up to 1 target creature. Candy Trail. What do we got? I almost kind of like the Karmic Justice. Spell or ability opponent destroys a non-creature permanent you control. You may destroy target permanent that opponent controls. We'll take it. I don't know if it's the right pick. We might not play it. Dark Tutelage is also pretty good. If we can keep our mana curve low, we can kind of just outvalue our opponent. Rat Out, also great. Let's bargain. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put them in back order. Okay, so you get a Scry / Travail 2. Or 4? Yeah, you get a Scry 4 if you bargain. Not bad. Candy Trail, Scarecrow, also not bad. Rat Out still seems the best. One. Maybe we are going to take the Dark Tutelage, and maybe we'll see if we can do like a light aggro deck. Whenever enchantment's put into graveyard, sleeping, we're going to take Solitary. That. Maybe we're not going to play Dark Tutelage, but tapping a creature is really strong. Another Fairy, so Fairies is pretty good. Human Warlock. Create a black. Okay. Ooh, if we want to go rats, we could give them all wicked rats. Wide rats? Nah, we're gonna take the Borrow Naughty. Removal spell. Easy. Yeah, we're just gonna take the easy play removal spells. I think into the Fate Court's pretty good too. If we want to go blue instead of white. Like, these cards aren't that great, so maybe we do just go into the Fate Court. We'll put all these in the sideboard for now. We're definitely playing black, but maybe we'll splash into these. Dark Tutelage is also a big maybe. Just deals a lot of damage to us. If our curve is high, at least. We'll take the other fairy. They get lifelink as long as we have another fairy. It's pretty good. And we can pump it. Not for a good value, but we can pump it nonetheless. Yeah, this is pretty strong. Putting creatures in the cauldron. I love compulsion. But is there something better? Bestial Bloodline. Yeah, I think Bestial Bloodline might be. So we can be open to splashing any of these colors pretty much. Don't have to be super committal right now. We're just taking the strongest cards in the color, and we'll probably play 2 color something. I am Bestial Bloodline, it being able to come back strong. If we're also playing a bunch of flyers, which so far we only have 2 creatures, but they're flyers. So stuff like Bestial Bloodline will be able to close out the game pretty fast. Yeah. If we have more ways to tap creatures, this is obviously going to be good. Well, we'll take the Whispers because we're not sold on blue yet. Although, instant speed draw 2 in draft, very strong. Yeah, we're going to take the rat out. I think it's actually a solid card. Even though the creatures don't block, the -1/-1, I think we can just ping off some really random stuff. Makes rats. Whatever. We want to go aggro, I guess. Oh yeah, we're taking this. There's not even... I mean, Raid Bombardment is good, but it's not even, like, comparable to how great this card is. This card's insane. Even in draft, Agatha's Soul Cauldron is just... Oh, it's so good. Just to be able to put +1/+1 counters on creatures we control in limited format is pretty insane. So yeah, this is just... Even if you ignore the exile, if you ignore anything else, like the abilities or whatever, it is just a great card to be playing, to put +1/+1 counters on your creatures. You know, we can give our creatures Burrow Naughties +1/+0. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, but we gotta feed the cauldron, you know? Alright. Whenever you cast an adventure spell, you may copy it. You may choose new copy. Okay. Back for seconds. That seems really good. This also seems good. Hatching plans. Into the graveyard for the battlefield. Draw 3 cards. Oh. I want all of these cards. Back for seconds is probably the best. Fiery Emancipation, that's kind of cool, but not what we're doing. So we're not going to take that. Dies, great food. There's the battlefield, destroy target creature, opponent so the dealt damage this turn. Probably just gonna do that. It's a flyer, it's a flash card. We like that. Vampiric Right's also pretty sweet. Might just do another Borrow Naughty. Rolls 3 stun counters. What does this do though? Target creature you control deals power. Oh. I might? Is it red what we're splashing? Do I take the Vampiric Rights? Nah, I'm just gonna take the Borrow Naughty. Take more creatures. Yeah. The bargain cards are good. I'm gonna take more bargain cards just in case we do get one of those, case that enchantment rolls back, we will splash blue. Just, to be able to bargain a card and draw 3 cards off it is pretty wild. Yeah, and I think since we've seen this now. Now that we've seen this, I think we are pretty set into blue. There's a battlefield. Oh, he can free something up. No, I think we want this instead. 3 bowls of porridge, also good. As a colorless removal spell. Good stuff. But we want the Mocking Sprite. Tap target creature, create a cursed roll. Oh, that's kind of funny. We could frog someone at sorcery speed. I think we just want Ego Drain, right? Target opponent reaches the hand, choose an unlike card from at that point, discards a card. Yeah. Yep. We're playing fairies, we might as well play fairies. There's a battlefield. Yeah. Misleading moats is fine. We can go into the court some more. Oh, it's just Soul God Lantern. I didn't recognize the artwork. Got tripped up. Started reading the whole card. Didn't need to. I know what that card does. Played with it very many times. In different art forms. Might not be playing Rat. Maybe Rat Out's a sideboard card. Picklock Prankster I'm pretty excited about. Especially with stuff like Back for Seconds. Alright, someone took the draw spell, which is a shame that we would have liked that, but I think we got Back for Seconds instead. That seems better. We don't really care. We'll take the green card. People can have red. Well, we'll take the same green card. Why not? Good arena value. Gives us bigger chance to upping our playable count. Oh no. Another Karmic Justice? That's kind of funny. Into the battlefield, surveil 1. Exile from your graveyard, draw a card, and lose 1 life. Okay, this card's good. House Tabby's good. Hilda the Icy Crown is insane with stuff like Freeze in Place. Like, this is just crazy. This card's fine. It's probably what we should take. Hilda could definitely ruin a game if we have anything to tap creatures down. Which we don't. We took Hilda anyways. We took too long. I was reading too much. That happens sometimes. No more whispers was this do. Sacrifice, draw a card. Whatever, scry 1. Counter target spell. I think we probably just want Disdainful Stroke, right? Yeah, Shared Animosity is also pretty good. But I think Disdainful Stroke is what we're going to do. Impact Tremors, pretty funny. But not what we're up to. Tap target creature, make it a rat. Okay, create a wicked roll. Tap target creature. Maybe that's what we just do now. Now we're gonna take this guy. We might splash Hilda, so... Oh my god, Abandoned Historic? Spreading Seas? This card seems pretty good. Ice Out. Also pretty good. There's a battlefield, make a food. No. Is it just Spreading Seas? Do we even want Spreading Seas? We probably want this. This looks better. This looks better than Spreading Seas. Oh my god. If only. This, I mean, obviously, this card is completely insane. This is like the truly Abandoned Historic kind of card, not like Spreading Seas, which is kind of a fake one. But this card is nuts. And it sucks that we don't have a deck for it. Alright, we'll take more tap creatures. Yes, we want the Duelist. 100%. Cast spell, put 2/1 counters. Candy Trail, what's this do? Destroy target creature or enchantment. Yeah, I'll take that. Turn target spell to its owner's hand. Oh, that's great. Yeah, we're not going to play Hilda. Sorry, Hilda. Not in the cards today. Prankster, Baronati's good. Mocking Sprite, Quick Study. Whistling Motes is probably not good enough. House Tappy. We'll take the uncommon. We're not going to play any of it. Probably just one into the fake hearts, and it looks like we're good. Yeah, it's fine. This, yeah, this drains our opponent. It's gonna be good. We're gonna get our opponents good, I think. Nice, just control deck, solid, blue-black. We don't really have any fixing, so it'd be silly to try and splash for, like, Hilda. Even though... I'm not going to knock this card. I think this card is probably extremely broken. In draft, especially. But we just don't have the cards to go with it. Just like Sneak Attack, completely busted. Would have been amazing. But we don't have... like, the... If we were playing green-red, Sneak Attack would be an easy slam. Just throw big, stupid giants out into play. Awesome. Easy. But, not in the cards today. What's the spread on our lands? 8 to 9. Looks good to me. Yeah, we're not playing Karmic Justice, Dark Tutelage. I think we're pretty much done. Let's get into the games. See how we do against other lovely bronze players, I'm guessing. I haven't drafted pretty much since the last set came out. Which was Lord of the Rings, I think. Alright. Okay, we're going to play first. Hand looks perfect. We're going to goose him. Got a honk at the good. Give him a... There you go. Alright. We don't have to do anything. We just got to play our Dreamer. Good old Dreaming Duelist. End of turn. Slams in play. Baronati, they lose a life. We have lifelink. Good stuff. We're just gonna whisper them. Okay. Whispers. And this creature. Slowly slipping away from our opponent. The crystals are exploding. Hell yeah. It's gonna be tough for them to erase this. We're gonna honk at them. Oh, we're gonna eat our food. Like our cute little goose does. Alright. What does this do? Make food? It does make food, that sucks. Okay, attack in. Then instant. Yeah, so I'm gonna save this up. I'm gonna probably mill the 4 at the end of the turn. They have 3 extra life, which is not great, but what are you gonna do about it in the food meta? Then put in instant or sorcery or fairy card among them milled into your hand. Okay. Whoa! That's bad news. I'm gonna bring the fairy into my hand, I think. I kinda just wanna flood the board if they're gonna have stuff like the crown. Lockpick. Get him. Go to combat. Sure thing. Attack in. Pump him. We're just gonna get as much damage as we can in. So they're gonna give a +1/+1 counter to something. And make a bird. The bird that's annoying. The bird is annoying. What does it do? Sacrifice the crown of winter, draw a card for each tap creature? Okay. So if they want to refill their hand, they can. They might just exile this. And then make another bird. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not going to block. They can't race me with their Knight of the Doves. Oh. We're going in. Yep, they choose to tap. That makes sense. No blocks. That's fine. Right? Baronati. Or incidental damage from... There you go. Got him. Perfect. On to the next one. So what do they got? They got a lot of silly little things. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into the graveyard, each opponent... Maybe I do want stuff like that. More Whispers. The Whispers is pretty good. So let's go down. Go down nothing. Maybe Grim Search. Go up another Whispers. Yeah, let's run it like that. That might be what we're going to do in this match. We just need another start like that. Keep them on the back foot. We got to watch out for the Crown, though. The Crown is a strong magic card. An Icy Manipulator is a lot to deal with. We have our removal spell. Pick lock. Yeah, we'll keep it. Fairy Fencing's pretty solid. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. They're obviously on the play. Making it a bit better, but we have more draw spells this time. I think we're going to start off with the Pick Lock Prankster. Well, we'll do it. We'll pick the lock. We'll get back our... Ooh. Do we want the Sprite? Probably. We'll get the Sprite. We'll mock it up. And they have blood. Ooh, they're doing 3 colors. What the hell is this? Alright, well. Damage we go. We are probably going to kill it. Yeah. Good stuff. And the turn. We'll just return whatever they cast back their hand. Our back for seconds is going to be good value. Yep, we will we'll say no to that. Play a land, go to combat. Allow them to tap. Very good. Yes. We'll refill our hand. And now we have a token if we need to bargain something. We're doing well. What does this do? Oh, it creates a roll? That's fine. Alright, you got a 3/3 on the ground. That does very little to us. We got Evolving Wilds in play. There we go. They're going to tap down the 2/1. Good stuff. Take him 1. Duelist. Bognaughty. Prankster. Get our damage in. And that's a lot of damage in the air every turn. Ooh, okay. Oh, and the crown? See, this is where it starts getting pretty good. Do I block? Just so I can get it back? I mean, I could do this, use it again. Get more value? Nah, I don't care. Now I care a little bit more. That's fine. Cards in hand, 1. Make them get rid of that. Don't want to see what it is. Oh, just a plains. That's fine. Can't bargain my creatures. That's okay. Combat. We're gonna tap down a 2/1, I'm guessing. Sure thing. Put a counter on it. Get in for some damage. Yeah, that's it. Now I think we'll block with the Prankster. Just as a way to bring it back. Is it an instant? No, it's a sorcery. We got some sweet tooth happening. Very good. Another borrow naughty. So we're going to attacks. I mean, they're going to tap something. Yeah. Good stuff. Are they going to diversify? Diversification achieved. Deal 5 damage. 6 damage with the Baronati. And the turn. And I think we're getting there. They're gonna draw the cards. Pretty wild. They're lucky they're lucky they did that then, I guess. Or not lucky, I mean, it is what it is. Maybe they have more ways to make me tap my creatures. Whenever a champion enters the battlefield under your control, tap target which your opponent controls. Okay. What's your other card? I gotcha. Alright. Like, it's not lethal, right? You tap me. 9. Good. You have instant speed art of enchantments? Maybe. Maybe they do. Oh. Play them now. I'm gonna give this one the wicked. Oh, they have nothing. That's game. I think, right? Activate twice? Yeah, there we go. Good game. Yeah, because they could have gained 3 to 9, but I have enough to deal with that. So, you know, Blue Black Flyers takes game 1 against Blue Green Tap, which was pretty cool. Not gonna knock them for that. On to round 2. Let's see how it goes. I will be playing a bunch of Constructed after this, so stay tuned for that. But right now, we're playing this lovely little draft. Berries in drafting. This is good. We're gonna keep. We want to hit a cheaper fairy so we can cast these 2 spells. We don't really just want to run out Ego Drain into empty, empty board. We probably want to cast this Splat. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what we're looking for. Baronati. And then we can Ego Drain them. Hell yeah. I'm definitely going to Ego Drain them. I guess we can get blown out. Which we did. Which is pretty bad. They have no white mana, so we get rid of that. And I guess I will exile this, which sucks, but that's the way it goes. Brutal. Ooh, an Evolving Wilds is not what we wanted to see, but we'll play this. Yeah, so they're gonna have planes. We are gonna kill this thing. Is it a fairy? It's a human, right? Human noble? Good. So, we're going to Mocking Sprite. Pay 0. Confirm. Kill this. Pump that creature up. Smack in. We're a sorcerer. Apparently we're a fairy rogue sorcerer. The classic. I mean, they have their own little fairy removal spell. This is an elemental wizard. It's not even a fairy. Get in for 2. There's no enchantments in their graveyard. We're not really that worried about this. Oh, what? Oh, it does creatures as well? This is stupid. Alright. Loop your uncommons all day, I guess. Yep. Block it. Play the other one. Whoa! Alright, well this is worst case scenario right now. Man, if only. This is so much damage. 5-4 menace. That's tough for us to deal with. Especially with all their cheap removal. Candy grapple. But it's okay. Make them discard a card. We're going to turn them into just a wee lad. You've become a frog, my friend. Yes, I will take one. Thank you. Yes. Bring back the other one. Okay. Well, it's been a nice ride. Here we go. Getting in the aggro. Look at it. It even has its cute little ability. Okay. Sure. They have a lot of removal. Look at this. Must be nice. I can't block either of their creatures, which is kind of a problem. When a creature card is exiled this way, put a +1 on target creature you control. They don't have any creatures in their graveyard because all they've been doing is looping Neva. Crazy stuff. Damn. We're drawing hot garbage. 3, 4, 5. I mean, I'm attacking. We're not going to win by blocking. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yep. What do you got? More pump spells? Only combat tricks the deck? And that's game. Because then they lose their other role. And they're not a frog anymore. Okay. What on earth do we do against that? Not a whole lot. Hope we draw less lands, more action, and hope they draw less action. That was crazy. Especially because they got the one... They had their 1 mana, 1 removal spell to make us exile our creature. And on top of that, they just... Man, that was crazy. Crazy stuff. We're going to play first. We'll keep it. We're not going to ego drain for no reason. Evolving Wilds. Alright. We are going to put the Soul Cauldron into play, though. It's only have creature cards, right? Yeah. Sure, make food. He's going to exile their card. Oh, this is crazy. 3-1? Alright, I think we're just gonna get beaten down. Beaten down by this wild deck. What does this do? Yeah, we're gonna discard this. Not worth it. We'll play the spellcaster. And the turn. Pass. We're gonna block. We'll see what they got. They might have the candy grapple. Which, I mean, there's not much we can do about it. Yeah. Here we go. We're a 1-1 or a 0-1. Get rid of their candy grapple. Refill our hand. Pump up our creature. And hope for the best. More mana. Oh, come on. Mm-hmm. Damble Stroke's not looking too great right now. If they discard a creature, we're golden. Because then we can actually block this stupid thing. This stupid minstrosity. They chose not to discard a creature. We might still block. Just so we can back for seconds. Alright, we'll just die anyways. Yeah, we'll take a turn. Yeah, we'll do it. Submit 0. They can get their food token. What does this do? Here's food. Okay, they get a wicked roll on something. They get a wicked roll on nothing. 4 mana. We will counter whatever 4-drop they try and play. We will not have it. And I will exile this. Beautiful. Probably play the Mocking Sprite. Pass the turn. We can now start exiling their creatures, make our creature bigger. Which we absolutely will. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good draw. Barrow Naughty. Get in there for 3. We're starting to play the game. And the turn. Yep, they can Nightmare it up. And scry 2. Pass. And we got them. Nice. Lock them out. Yeah, more of that, less of the first game. Let's do it. They're on the play now, though, which is not great. Hopefully they get more mana screwed. They have good removal, very strong cards. But we cauldron them out by the end of it, which was good. We will see. We will see how we get through this match. It's close. I like it. We waiting? Yes. This hand is nice. This card's pretty smooth. Okay, we will probably discard an island. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Is this instant? No, it's a sorcery. I'm probably not going to feed this. Probably not going to use any of these spells on this. Just hold that up. Ooh, scrying today. This card's, I think, a sleeper hit. I feel like this is going to see some historic play. Maybe even if they never ban Nykthos in Pioneer, this could be really good in Pioneer, like Black Devotion. It seems good. It seems really good with Yarion. Go. Take the one. Nothing? We just feed the cauldron? Yeah, let's just feed the cauldron then. Whatever. I mean, I'm gonna make them do it now. Yep. Ooh, the prank? Prank is pretty good. End the turn. Yeah, I don't think so. You can put that back to your hand. I'm going to exile your enchantment. What does this do? Enter the make a black token? Cool. Yeah, let's make them discard a card. Let's make them start discarding a bunch of cards. We're in a good shape now. Yep, we'll let it resolve. There's your little rat. Ooh, we got a land. That's good. So first things first. Tap them down. Make them tiny. This is instant, so we will keep that up. We're attacking in. Off we go. Yeah, we're gonna get some value off of this. Okay. It is dead. You have done it. Oh, is it not? Oh, controlled by the same player. Interesting. Okay. Cool. So what happens when you don't read your cards? Oh, let's go do this. And do this. And end the turn. I'm probably gonna get rid of maybe the borrow naughty, because these two might be useful if I draw the Raise Dead. And I mean, I'll probably just double block the edge wall pack and give my creature a +1/+1 counter. Like, they might have some spells, but I'd rather just not take the damage. Walk there. See what they got. Give me a double strike would suck, but should be able to save one of my creatures. Yep. Okay. Yeah, the Barrow Nutty. Now they have to use a card. 5 damage to that. Sure. And they have another spell. Woo! No, no more spells. Maybe they're gonna kill it after? Hell yeah. Alright. Well, I got news for you. It's just a prank, bro. Alright, end the turn. Sure thing. Play land. Make them small. Make my creature big. And there we go. I mean, we're gonna give them the food token. It's fine. Okay. Sure. Soul Cauldron? Hilarious. Oh, and we tapped out? They got us. They got us good. Oh, I'm gonna quick study. Barrow Nutty. And the turn. I mean, we have the Shattered Oath. Yeah, we're gonna take 2. They have a huge spell, we'll just disable stroke it. We will not do anything with that. Well, any other creatures in their graveyard? No. So we will get rid of probably this guy. Put on the Barrow Nutty. My turn. What do we sack this though? Is it worth sacking this? I don't think it's worth sacking. I think we just bring back probably this guy and these two. Stingblade's pretty good too. I think I like those two. Yeah. No bargain. This guy, this guy. Shattered Oath, this thing. Attach that to that. And we'll just sit nice. No attacks. Not yet. Not until we can fully control this game. Which is when we play this... When we play another fairy, giving this lifelink, we can start to take the game over. How many cards left? We got 16. Okay. Alright. They're doing nothing. End of turn? I mean, we're absolutely going to exile this creature. Right, I mean, there's... Very end of their turn, I don't know what they're gonna... They can't flash this in. So they're gonna candy grapple this? That's fine. Make them lose a life. It's pretty good. Do we play the transmuter? I think we just hold this up. Bounce one of their spells. Now that we have a blocker. Now we'll make them pay for it. We'll make them pay it twice. Good thing. We'll take 2. It's not great, but at least we will be able to... Ooh, that's really good. So if we do that, we take 2 damage. If they have a spell, they could kill us. So we're going to cast this. Make them discard one of their cards. End the turn. Hopefully it's a land and they try and cast their spell. Okay, that was not what we're looking for. We would have died. Look at how bad we would have died. Okay, well, I'm going to block here. Exile this thing. Pass turn. Damage. That's fine. They make a food. Also fine. My turn. Into the Fey Court is really nice, but I'm not going to cast that spell. I'm going to cast this spell instead. Now I have to feign removal. Okay. Problem solved. And we're going to exile this. We never want to see that again. Thank you. Oh yeah, here we go. My good friend Borrow Naughty. I'm going to make them discard some cards. I'm going to give this one a wicked roll. 3 of these? Crazy. No attacks. We're not getting greedy. They can have another haste creature. We're at 1. We want to attack with the Barrow Naughty. That is our plan of attack. Pump up as much lifelink as we can. Try and end this game with the Barrow Naughty. We will exile a card from our graveyard. This thing. Pump it up. Pump it up once. Go up to 6. Fill our hand. Yep, they can gain their life, that's fine. Okay, our hand kind of sucked. Oh, we got them. Honk with the goose. Oh, we can't honk with the goose. We were too slow on the goose. That was tight. That was tight. Good games of Magic. I liked it. Blue-black fairies taking the win. Alright, let's do it for the qualifier play-in points, whatever the hell that means. On to the next one. In we go. Playing first. Hand looks great. Keeping it. We're probably going to start with Barrow. And then we'll probably, you know, free the Fae. just because we have the back for seconds already in hand. Take some instant sorcery from it. Little haste guy. Nice. Oh. This will stonewall that pretty quick. More black-red on the menu. Yep, Candy Grapple's good. This is also really good. Yeah, we're gonna hold up the Lockpick Prankster. Create 2 rats. Sure. Rats in play. Let's get the Shatter. Play our land. We will put our little stone wall into play. We'll put Agatha here. And end the turn. See what they got going on. I mean, this guy's alright. Destroy target creature mana. Yep, well, can't do much about that. Sure thing. Damage. Not bad. Do we just back for seconds these two? No lands though. I think I just play this as a blocker. And wait. Yeah, I don't even really want to bargain with this. I mean, sometimes a 3/4 is just all you need. Dies create where X is the amount of damage dealt this turn. Okay. Oh, dealt to it. Oh, cool. It's like Beehive Rat. That's neat. I mean, I'm gonna kill one of your rats, right? Yep. Your thing. Ooh. Now we're talking. I guess I can back for seconds and cast one of my fairies. Yeah, no bargain. We'll bring back both of these. Gonna pay the Baronati because it just blocks well. And no attacks. Especially against something like this. Alright. As long as they don't draw a payoff, I mean, it seems like they're not doing anything with their deck, right? Yeah. Good, good, good. Pass. Block there. Block there. -1, -1. Okay, well. I got news for you. That didn't do what you wanted it to do. Good stuff. You're gonna make a whole bunch of rats, that's okay. Because I'm gonna start having lifelink. Yep. Play our fairy. Pay 1. Or pay 0. Kill this. Exile. This guy. Into this guy. We're going in. Ginger Brute. Look at him. Look at that cutie. But now it's going to start really, really falling apart for our opponents. Well, I guess we just... that. And then we exile Ginger Brew. Give it to this. Now we basically have a 4/6 unblockable if we want it to be lifelink. Can sack it to gain life, and this game is done. Pending them having something pretty crazy, but... I think that should close out the game, right? And they still have Rat Colony. That on that. 5. We can't prank them quite yet. Can't prank them quite yet. Alright. If only we had one more damage. Okay, Impact Trevor's... That is good with the rats. You know what's not good with the rats? Their life total. There we go. Beautiful. Soul Cauldron clutches it out against the rats once again. This is definitely a rat out match. Ego Drain, probably not. Rat out, 100%. Discarding cards, I don't even know. This is not bad. A lot of this is pretty bad. So yeah, I think just take away the hand destruction, put in the -1/-1, make a rat. Seems good against our rat opponent with a lot of things that have small toughness. Good combat trick. And let's beat them. Let's beat them right in. Hopefully they don't get like stuff like their impact tremors, which would be a problem for us. Transmuter. Well, we got the goods. We got this thing. It's proven to be a complete all-star. Just as I thought it would be. Definitely top picks of like one of the best cards in the set from me. Oh yeah. Look at this. Look how and we can pump our rats up. We're gonna eat that gingerbread man and impact tremor. Okay, well this might be a problem now. But how do you deal with 2/2 rat? 2/2 food rat. We're going on the aggro. They're creating 2 rats. We're taking 2 damage. That's fine. Ish. Fine, kind of. It's fine-like. Yeah, I mean, we're not blocking, so we're attacking. Turning them into 1/1s does not help. Turning this guy into a 1/1 might help. Yep. Oh, we're gonna turn that into a 1/1. For sure. And I gotta play them all? Brutal. We're taking a lot of damage. It's not great for us. Play the spellcaster, dude. We're getting in there. Ooh, they don't block with the Tangle Colony. I like it. What do they think they have? I don't care. I'm gonna block that guy. They might have some combat trick, but I'm in to kill this dude. We got our wet wizard, our wet and wild wizard. The hydration man himself. Double strike. Alright. We will trade then. I'm not gonna put it on that creature. Not just yet. I will do this though. Yeah. You can take 0. Getting in. We're gonna play that menace dude. I'm gonna turn to a 1/1. Yep. Just as we expected, opponent. Although Impact Tremors is dealing a lot of damage. That's pretty cool. I will play the Mocking Spray. I will get that guy. Get in here. I am slowly dying. No! I'm dead. They got them both. They got the Raven Barb. Oh, man. Okay. Do I have anything that can kill these things? I don't think I do. Don't think I have a single thing. 3 stun counters on it. Try to. Wow. Let me go out down the Disdainful Stroke. Doesn't seem very good. Maybe I just need more card disruption? No. Misleading Moats is probably what we're going to do. Alright, we're on the play today. Look at that lovely little castle in the trees. That's fun. Oh, that's tough. Impact Tremors. Yeah, they got some good, they're not from the vaults, but good whatever they are. Mystic Archive cards against us. We're playing first. We're gonna keep it. It's got a curve. Whether it's good enough, I don't know. We're on the play though, so that's better. No turn 1 play. Not bad. Alright, they got the Tangle Colony. We are just gonna turn to a 1/1. It becomes less good as a 1/1. Double Gingerbread. Okay. The aggro's out. Are they no, they're not gonna. I thought they were gonna deal their own creature damage. We're gonna make them discard a card though. Awesome. A wonderful Halloween themed food creation. The Scream Puff. I'm sorry. Lord Skitter, to create a 1/1 rat. This creature can't block. Sacrifice another creature if you do. Just give them all menace per turn. Not bad. Oh, well. No attacks. We're on the defensive until we can deal with these Gingerbrutes. Okay. Yeah, because we can't block these Gingerbrutes. But we will block Tangle Colony easy with this Spell Coven. We'll deal at 2 damage, that's fine. They can get 2 rats. I know, it sucks, but they have no Impact Tremors now. So I'd rather them do it now than later. Now we can start doing things. No attacks. Borrow Naughty is our way out of this game. The lifelink's super important. Alright. Well, we can't give it toughness, so it's been toughed. Resolve. And resolve. Yep. None of our creatures have haste. We cannot block them, but we can quickly study. Flip through the books. What do we got? Rat out is exactly what we're looking for. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna attack in. No, we don't want that. We want something else. We kind of want another Bognati or a way to get it back. Is it Bognati? What is it? It's Barrow Naughty. Sorry, Bog Naughty's a different fairy. From a different place. In a different set. This little rat man. Yeah. Only hitting view for 1? Losing all that value. Gonna let me block these rats? Doesn't seem good. Yeah. Huh? Whoop. Huh? Huh? Yeah, there you go. Good. That's pretty great. So I'm gonna play this silly guy. These are both instants. Alright, I'll wait till they pay their mana. Put that away. And then I'll cast these spells. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna do this right now. I wanna make the food. You can get a thing. And yeah, I might as well do them both right now. And you can get a thing. And then I can sacrifice this food to gain some life, if need be. Which is big money win. How dare they? That's what I'm supposed to be doing. And gain the life now. I can always sacrifice one of these if I need to, that's good. I'm gonna cast the transmuter. We're going in. It's almost a scry too. Let's view the battlefield. What do we got? Do we have 2 creatures? We do. We're gonna keep that on top then. Done. Top. Nice. On her. Cast the spells of black. Lost life. Okay. Cool stuff. We're gonna cast this with bargain. We're gonna bring back both of these cards. We'll sacrifice this rat one. Rat token. Yep. We're gonna put it back on the rat. We will cast this. We will then crank it up. Putting a nice little enchantment on him. And we will get... Ooh. Another Barrow Naughty. Play a Barrow Naughty. Play the Lock Picker. And, get in some damage. Yeah, we'll take the Assassin on top. That seems pretty good. Alright. We're in good shape as long as they don't do something silly. Okay. I mean, we're gonna block here and block here. I mean, they obviously have something, right? Gains first strike? Sure. I gain a life. Not that bad of a trade-off, if you ask me. We will get the scries in. Yeah, that'll stay on top. So they're at 7? I will just pump this once. Do they have a spell? My creatures fly. And my opponent dies. And we hit Honk with the Goose. Beautiful. Yeah, I did have fun. I had loads of fun that match, actually. That might have been some of the best Magic we've played in a long time. If I'm being honest. That was super fun. Nothing felt super busted. No huge bombs that just felt like they took over the game. It was just good, clean, back and forth Magic. And of course I'm happy because I won all the games. Let's claim our prizes. Let's open some packs, shall we? Look at this. 2 play-in points. What does that do? I don't know.
I don't know what entering that means. Who cares? Let's open a pack. One pack at a time. Everything gets flipped around like this now. Kind of cute. Well, we got the Regal Bunnycorn. Power and toughness equal to the number of non-land permanents you control. Good stuff. Dismiss those cards. Let's open up this one. Hell yeah. Whoa. Mary Bards. That's pretty cool. Bunch of singers. What do we got here? Wait, Sanguine Blood? Whenever you gain life, target opponent... Oh, no, not Sanguine Blood. I was thinking of something else. Gruff Triplets. That's just 9 power. When Gruff Triplets dies, put a number of +++ counters equal to its power to each creature you control name. Oh, this is pretty good. This card seems really good, actually. It's really good. Gruff Triplets, nice. What else we got? Scumble to the Cold, nice. Stab Wound, we got Hopeless Nightmare, awesome. What is this? Immodane, the Pyro Hammer. Cast instant sorcery, target a single creature, deal that much damage. We'll target a single creature to that creature. Immodane deals that much damage to each opponent. Oh, cool. That's a fun card actually. Makes all your burn spells just pop opponents as well. I think they're twinning. It's also not to return to the battlefield under control. Be a good size sense. Good. It can like save stuff. Swift Spiral. Flying Vigilance Ward 1. Pretty good. Good, nice little finisher. Got both sides, both pieces are strong enough in their own right. Like just good solid cards. That's pretty cool. It's a card that does 2 cards. And curves out nicely. Another Nightly Valor. Spell Stutter. Whoa, that is strong. Iced Out's also really good. Bargain Counterspell, I think, can be really, really saucy. But Restless Spire, just a solid card. All the creature lands are going to be solid. I just think their color combinations aren't the greatest for what standard is. Impact Tremors, we saw us get bopped by that the other game. That was kind of cool. Mythic, this could be anything we want it to be. It's not very exciting, but it is necessary. And, well, bring him back. What do we got here? Garruk's Uprising. Ah, yes. Time to Unleash the Beast, the card. Very good. Ah, another little unicorn. There you go. I guess it's a bunnycorn. What does this do? Enter the battlefield, choose color. Sacrifice Edgewell, return her card that has adventure from your graveyard to your hand. This card is sick. I want to play Edgewall Turtles, and I just want to play Adventure Turtles. Godric, Cloaked Reveler. What's up? Oh, Godric? Godric? No, it's Godric. As long as you control 2 or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under your control. Is a dragon with base power 4/4 fire breathing. Okay. Turns into what? Shivan Dragon, kinda. Whenever you put 2 permanents into play. So you make like 2 tokens, turn them into a dragon. Kind of cool. All right, well, that's it. Thanks for joining me on this nice little round. We crushed the draft. Awesome. There'll be probably more drafts to go, and that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Bye. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.